Hey everyone, this is Vortex, and today I'm going to uncover the mysteries of the Snowhead Temple and find out what its purpose really is. The Snowhead Temple is the second temple Link visits during Majora's Mask. It's located in a region referred to as the Snowhead Mountains. The Snowhead Mountains have been plagued by a devastating winter, causing the local Goron tribe to fear extinction. This everlasting winter has been caused by a curse placed upon the Snowhead Temple. Unless Link defeats Goth, the spring will never return. The Snowhead Temple itself is located at the top of the Snowhead Mountains, where winter reigns year-round. The temple is considered a Goron sanctuary, as the temple has a guard protecting it and one needs permission from the Goron Elder to get entry. It's implied that the temple possesses magic and is a part of the cycling between seasons in the mountains, so the Gorons, noticing that spring was late, realized something was amiss at their temple. There have been multiple attempts by the Goron to get into the temple to find out what's causing the harsh winter. The temple guard was the first to traverse the wintry cold, followed by Darmani, and lastly the Goron Elder when Darmani and the guard did not return. The Goron Elder didn't make it very far though, as the unnatural cold froze him to the core only moments away from the Goron village. When Link tries to find out what's going on at the Snowhead Temple, he is met with an unnaturally strong blizzard seemingly coming from the temple entrance. Only with the aid of the Lens of Truth is he able to see what's really causing the blizzard. It turns out that the temple guard is the cause. When you speak with Darmani's ghost, he tells you the tale of how he met his end. In life, Darmani was a renowned Goron hero. He was considered the greatest warrior of his tribe and the most likely candidate for the next Goron Patriarch. Darmani went out to find out what was causing the long winter, but he met with an unfortunate accident. He was knocked off the path and into the deep valley by an unnaturally strong blizzard. It's implied here that Big Goron is responsible for causing the death of Darmani. When Big Goron investigated Snowhead Temple for clues regarding the everlasting winter, the Skull Kid placed a hex on him. The curse turned the giant Goron invisible and forced him to blow a strong icy wind towards anyone trying to enter the temple. After defeating Goth and bringing spring to Snowhead, Big Goron can be found sitting in the gorge unaware of why he was there and what he has been doing. He is unaware that he, in fact, was responsible for killing his tribe's most beloved hero. The reason why Skull Kid chose Big Goron to keep the Gorons out of the temple is quite simple. The Gorons are capable warriors and it's not too unlikely they alone will be able to lift the curse, especially with Darmani at their side. To prevent this, the Skull Kid made the temple appear as a giant Friezard. The Snowhead Temple shape looks incredibly similar to a Friezard. One of the most defining characteristics of a Friezard is that they try to freeze you with their breath so you can't get close. The temple does the same thing. The guard in front of the entrance blows an icy wind, making the illusion that the temple is a huge Friezard. This would prevent anyone from getting close and getting to the source of the everlasting winter. There are a few unusual things about the inside of the temple as well. Despite its icy theme, there's also a few rooms with lava. This seems to suggest that Snowhead was not always a blizzard-filled area and was more like that mountain. The hungry Goron that gives you the Don Gero's mask mentions rock sirloin from the Dongo Cavern. He implies that there is a similar cavern to the one from Ocarina of Time, where the Goron also mine for rocks. When Spring returns to Snowhead after defeating Goth, the Goron Elder announces to Link his plans to step down as the Patriarch of the tribe. He wants to hand the position over to Goron Link, whom he has mistaken as Darmani. Darmani is their symbol of hope, so him becoming their new Patriarch is a logical choice. But Darmani himself is dead. Since Link will be leaving after 3 days, he will also leave the Gorons behind. They'll be left wondering why their hero has suddenly abandoned them after becoming, albeit unofficially still, their new Patriarch. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other theories.